All right, everybody, we're here. It is live Sunday afternoon streaming, Rob Tui channel, whatever the hell it is, Acquisition Incorporated. Our DM is none other than M. Clancy, 10006, as he likes to say. Take it away, sir.
All right. Well, thank you all. We are going to do session 2 now. No, episode 1, session 2, flavor 3. I don't know. We're doing the next game. We have got our players. They are in the Fisher. And why don't we do it around the room here and we'll introduce. And Dan Death, why don't you start us off?
Okay, Dan Death. I am Rob Tui, playing Dan Death. As we all are, I'm first level. I will be the cleric of the party, and I am a human variant with the Sentinel feat, which I'm excited to try and use.
Excellent. And how about Reginald?
Yes, Reginald is the party's Hexblade Warlock, played by Walking Dude.
Excellent. Thank you, Walken. And how about our intern, Rin?
Hey guys and gals, this is Fury Fate playing Intern Rin, which is basically everything that's new from Acquisitions Inc. The new race and new, I guess, background, which is intern.
Excellent. Thank you, Fury. And Nito.
This is the Nordic Geek. I'm playing Nito, a half-elf monk with the failed merchant background from Acquisitions.
Excellent. And Panic, or Latha Dunlin, I think.
Hey, this is Deja Voodoo. I am playing Panic Lathea Dunlin, the Tiefling variant, winged and feral, the fighter of the group.
Excellent. And anybody want to recap what happened last session?
My best recollection is we made characters and fell into a hole.
Close enough. In the
We got
hole you
pretty
are.
punked, yeah.
Oh, we met
Yeah,
we met the dude, we met the head of the Acquisition Incorporated who gave us a job, and then we went hunting around, try to do this job, and then we talked to some people. Maybe other people can remember their names, but
We saw this guy and did this
Waylaid
thing.
by brigands and a skeleton, and then after defeating them, we saw some bystander get snatched in the darkness and said, well, screw him, or let's go find something else.
yeah, screw the bystander.
The homeless person. They didn't have any money to pay us with. If somebody was a secretary, they could be taking notes like they. I'm just an intern. I just got coffee.
Alrighty. So when we last left our heroes, they had gone down into the fissure. They had done some reconnoitering via flying. And now they're at the fissure and they started to hear all these sort of sounds.
Chittering. He said it was chittering.
Chittering sounds.
It's mice, or well, rats.
And I will reinsert the text of the location just so you can see it. And you may all roll initiative.
Oh, snap.
Might as well start with a bang.
Hashtag prom date. It's too early for that. I'm sorry.
Hashtag prompt. Urash bastardized that so much.
He did.
Diablo Bob likes it an awful lot too.
He does, but the joke has gotten lost because now people, it's basically a better version of that's what she said. But if you just say hashtag prom date, nobody knows what the hell you're talking about. But Urash was so fond of that when he first found out that I was doing it, and then he got lazy and he would just say, and then he just shortened it to prom date, and I'm like, yeah, you can't do that. You got to say the whole thing.
It's like a your mom. That's what it is.
Yeah.
For me.
All right. Well, you notice to the north and to the south some giant rats. And intern Rin, you are first.
I'm not a swashbuckler yet, or I might even go that way. But I'll pull out my short bow and attack number 5.
Twang! And that is a hit. And you put it in the critical. Nice damage.
And I'm just gonna gently put myself in the midst of the party.
Get some blockers. Got it.
That's where I was gonna go. All right. I didn't hear a ding. Oh, you must not have the ding on. Okay, so it is my turn.
It
So
is your turn.
I am, as a clericy, I am going
With a
to.
lot of armor.
Well, first I'm going to take care of my party. I am going to bless the monk, the fighter, and the rogue so that I can have people with better powers. And let's do it.
You do also notice that the rats are dyed kind of a bright green color, which is a little odd.
Ooh. All right, and after I do the bless, I will say, "You're welcome."
Well, thank you, Dan Death, for this blessing. Very excited to use it. I also will draw my bow, pointed at giant rat number 2 this time. If I can find it on this list. Ah, giant rat number 2 doesn't have an initiative. I can get the drop on it.
Well, the monster initiatives are not shown.
Gotcha, okay.
Map is unlocked.
Yeah, the monster initiatives are shown. Giant rat number 2 just isn't on the combat tracker.
That better?
Till now.
That is so much better, except why is it coming right after me?
That means you have to kill it first.
That does mean I have to kill it first. So I'm gonna
That would
draw
be
my
advisable.
bow, take a shot at giant rat number 2, and remind me to apply the archery effect. I would have to click the effect button. Is that correct? And the blessing automatically applies.
Yes. Exactly that.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, and fighting style archery is something that you can leave on yourself all time at all. It's just permanent effect.
Yeah, so at the start of
Ooh.
play, you just turn it on and leave it there.
Gotcha.
Nice start there, Pat.
Yeah. Yes.
Critical hit, and there was an effect.
A positive one?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, I like it.
Depends for who.
That's true. It could have been positive
Usually-
one for the rats.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you get to re-roll all 1s and 2s. So you get to re-roll that. Well, you
So
killed
just
it.
roll
So
a d8.
He killed it anyway.
yeah, you killed it.
Oh, fine.
Kill the rats.
Kill the
Excellent.
rats, kill the rats. I'm sure that's not it.
All right, Nito, it's your turn.
I'm going to move and engage rat number 5.
All right, you have moved. Pow, it's a hit. And you kill it. Good job.
If I still have 5 feet of movement, can I move again after?
Yes.
I'm going to move to rat 3 and use my bonus action to
Okay.
Spin. That's funny.
And you hit him. And you put him in a critical.
And that will end my turn.
All right, Giant Rat 4 goes. And he's going to move over there. He's going to try and attack the monk since he's close. And he fumbled. And this is pretty good. You'll like this.
Unbelievable.
They all fall
Oh,
prone
nice.
for 1 round.
Stupid rats. And they're incapacitated for 1 round. That's crazy. What a waste of bless. We didn't know, though.
All right, all the rats are prone, and that would be the end of his turn. Reginald, you're up.
Well, my dad, Huck Norse, said there'd be days like this sometimes, and he spent time in a POW camp once. So,
Did you have to hold his watch?
okay, so Reginald's going to move up here because trying to shoot a Eldritch Blast at a prone creature is probably not going to work out so well.
All right, you move thusly.
And that will put the giant rat number 4 in my sight, in the sights of my longsword.
And you hit him.
Take that, giant rat. And Reginald flips his hair out of the way and rolls damage.
And you kill it. Giant Rat 6. He's prone and can't do nothing. Same with number. Same with number. New round, and Intern Rin is first.
Well, now I have disadvantage on hitting them, so drop the bow, pull out the rapier.
Run up there and stab it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Good plan. And that is a hit. And you put it in the heavy. Well, Giant Rat 1 uses half his movement and gets unprone. And is going to try and bite the intern. And crits. And no effect. Puts the intern in the heavy.
Whoa.
Giant Rat 6. He's going to try and move. And goes after the intern.
He's still prone, by the way.
After he gets up.
I just didn't want to get disadvantage on the attack before you noticed it.
And hits the intern. And the intern goes down.
Oh, no.
It's okay, I'm just an intern. There's so many more ways to take my spot.
No, but this intern owes me money, so
Oh, that's true.
Reginald, you are up.
Panic definitely has a vested interest in Ren's continued health. Reginald's he figures the monk has things in hand there, so he's gonna shift over to the side a little bit to get a direct line for an Eldritch Blast right into the face of Giant Rat number 6.
Yes.
Eldritch it. That is a hit.
How about that then? And the damage
Is 5.
just 5.
Damaged.
Yeah.
Panic!
okay. I do have that potion on me, So I could probably run over and deliver it, or should I focus on killing these rats first and then deliver the potion?
Second option.
Second
Yeah.
option, got
Monsters
you.
first, then party. Unless the only thing that would change that is if somebody was about to die, like if they had one more failure and they were going to die, then you might do it.
Got you. Okay. So,
But remember, chat can also help us.
That's true. Chat. Damn it.
Did anybody pray at the Temple of Chat today? I know that's your patron.
Not
Maybe
yet.
for-
It's all blank in there now.
gonna take aim at giant rat number 6.
Excellent.
I feel sure that the spirit of Clovis is watching over us.
Hashtag archery.
Except,
Oh my god.
Except for there's a fumble with an effect.
Clovis.
And this is definitely a Rob special.
DM discretion. Ah! That's me!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
So Panic, you're a little bit in the heat right now. And so you are gonna spend the next round busy.
Well, you know what they say about feral tieflings. I don't know what they say about feral tieflings. But they say it about feral
We're about to
tieflings.
find out.
Well, if
That's
they
some
weren't
kind of
saying
blessing.
anything, they're going to start.
Once you go tiefling, you never go back. Alright. Giant Rat 3 is very unhappy with this monk. I'm gonna try and bite the monk.
Can't believe Clovis let us down.
Giant Rat 3 forgot to get up first.
Yes, he did.
That's a shame.
But his other roll was just as crappy, so he missed. Nito, you're up.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to unarmed strike. Oh, there we go.
Nordic Geek, I
Targeted.
like that. I like that, whatever the hell that is in the chat. I like it.
And a critical hit. But it's insta-dead.
Nice.
So you horrifically gashed him. The target lost the ability to act as it staggered in shock from the wound, and then it's dead. And
So I'll go
you're
my
gonna move
full
up there.
Yep.
Right past the traumatic experience and this
Yeah, you
area
saw some
here.
things happening over there you didn't want to know about.
Like what happens in the fissure, stays in the fissure.
What happens in Vegas costs $600.
And I'm gonna toss one of my darts at red number 6.
Okay.
You have 2 attacks?
He started with a bonus action. Monkey.
Oh, monkey monk. Got it. Note to self, play a monk.
And that is a hit.
Monks are pretty spectacular.
And you killed the next one. We're down to one giant rat and one slightly dead intern.
All right.
It's your turn. Now you have an encumbrance at the moment.
Right. Am I able to move with that encumbrance?
I'll
just-
say you can move at half speed.
Okay, that's all I want to do is drag her with me up there.
Yeah.
And
I'm a
then
bit-
she's humping my leg. And then I am going to attempt to stabilize our intern with a medicine check because I do not have any spell slots left.
All right. Roll
So-
a medicine tech in the tower. By the way, is the tower up?
Yeah, the tower's there. DM doesn't see it.
Yeah,
Wait,
drop
did
a,
you take a healer and don't you have a medicine kit?
Negative and negative.
God damn it.
You have spare the dying cantrip.
Negative.
yeah, that was a pretty crappy roll. You say, wow, she looks kind of messed up. That's about as far as you got.
I am no kind of cleric, everybody. All right, that's my turn. I tried.
All right. Top of the order. Panic. You are now slightly uncomfortable with yourself, but you are free to act as normal.
Gonna awkwardly make my way around Nito to try to get to this point right over here next to Intern Rin
You can kill the
and
rat
deliver a
first.
healing potion to her. Oh,
Oh,
we
very
do
good.
have a rat.
Yeah, there's still a rat.
So maybe over here.
She hasn't made a death save yet, so she can't
Yeah,
die on
I'm
her
good.
first turn.
Sounds good. So let's try to take a shot at this and not do anything embarrassing anymore.
Like her little one.
All right,
That's a hit.
that's looking good.
And you kill it if.
With a 1.
Nice. Now
And
she
you
is
hear a
gonna make
little clink on the ground as the rat falls.
Link.
Ooh.
a clink.
Oh wait, I don't know this. I'm dead.
Yeah. You're about to make a death save right now.
And that was a fail.
Oh, okay. Now we need to start doing something for her. Oh, it's gonna be my turn. You know what? Do I have potions? I don't. So I will try to medicine check her again. That's about what I can do.
Check it again.
Medicine check.
And
It needs to be a 10 or better.
yeah, and she is now stable.
Awesome. Now she can't die.
Can do anything else?
For me, that is all I can do this turn.
Reginald, you're up.
Well, it looks like everything's under control in that way, so I'm just going to kind of be keeping a watch out, making sure nothing else comes up on us while we're unaware. Because my dad, Huck Norris, he always said, be careful when you're in the hostile areas.
Sounds good. Ito, you're up.
I'm gonna go over where I heard that clink and see what's there. I'm gonna look at the rats too. That
All right, so it's just the rat just north of the intern.
Some
There.
of you that are old enough might get this joke, but how did what was the sound when Bob Crane died? Clink.
Boom.
Oh,
But it's not funny if you don't know that Bob Crane's boyfriend bashed him in the head with a pipe. And further, not funny if you don't know who Bob Crane is. Theoried.
Hogan.
I was
you-
going to
you
say, I
find-
know nothing.
You find an item that is now on the party sheet.
Oh snap!
okay, I'm also going to run a medicine check on the rats and see if I can figure out what's causing their
Or odd paint color, paint scheme.
yes.
That was a pretty good roll. So it's not a natural occurrence. It's like they went through something and got this color on them.
Etched inside the ring is the name Burton Boot. All right. What that means. Good find, Nito. We got a ring now.
I'm not one for jewelry if somebody wants to take.
We can leave it in there for now. We still need to.
Anything else, Nito?
That'll be it for me. But I will relay that, these rats look questionable. Something's up with them. They're not your normal rat.
They're dirty rats.
They're dirty rats.
Reginald moves forward.
Yeah, anything become apparent as I go farther north?
You can see that the tunnel continues and goes forward and straightens out and goes forward into a squarish room, but you can't really see much detail. You just see the wall straightens up.
Oh, I notify everybody else, hey, there's a room up ahead. Like it's been man-made or something.
Are we gonna need a new intern?
No, we'll be fine. I have a plan.
All right, you can pass your turn if you're done, Reginald. All right, intern is still stable.
She can't do anything. All right.
Dan, it's your turn then.
For lack of a better plan, I get down on my knees and I start to administer CPR on intern Ren.
I knew this was going to turn creepy.
I don't know what else to do. I have no potions and I can't heal with magic, so I start doing the only thing I know how to do.
Breaking ribs.
Yeah, that's right. I start doing the chest compressions and whatever the hell else I need to do. I might yell out the word medic during all that.
Nito, your turn.
I will assist Dan Death in seeing if we can do anything to at least bring her.
Okay. Well, that was a stellarly outrageous medicine check. But now it's Panic's turn.
Okay, you guys, now get off her so I can give her this potion.
Says the person humping me 3 seconds ago.
Hush! We never speak of this again. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this potion of healing on intern Rin. Just remove it from my inventory and she can use the power, right?
Correct. All right, intern
Gotcha.
Rin, you can take a potion of healing. And you're alive!
Yay!
What was in my mouth? It tasted horrible.
I never said I gave you mouth to mouth. Oh my god, there's such an opportunity for a joke there. But this is a family show, or what is the opposite of a family show?
Depends on your family.
Yeah, right. Okay, good. So now we can see about everybody's back to breathing again.
Yep. And you've got about 20, 30 feet of north tunnel, and then you'll switch to a new map.
And what about, the south is blocked off, I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's all debris. You know this is the only way to go.
So do we want to press on, or do we want to try to rest for an hour? Everybody's got damage.
Well, I'm doing okay-ish because I can second wind, but it's up to the rest of the party.
I would say second wind, and then we do a short rest. That way you can get your second wind back.
I like the way you think.
Yes,
That is true.
That a bit of advice is worth a gold piece. So you just
I'll
knock
take
that
it
off,
your
whatever.
tab.
We're not even
Yeah.
franchisees yet. You're already trying to rip people off. I love it.
Well, just remember that, the Acquisitions Inc. gets 20% of that.
Oh, nice.
All right, so do we want to maybe come down here and just sit around an hour? Because all we have to do is keep our eyes north. Unless, something comes out of the rubble, but I think we're okay.
I mean, we could just park 2 people, 1 person facing north, 1 person facing south, and we should be covered.
Yeah. All right, so we'll
Sounds
attempt a
good.
short rest then.
Short resting, okay.
But before short resting, gonna second wind.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, second wind yourself first.
Nice.
Ooh.
That was a good use of second wind.
Indeed.
As a cleric, I get nothing during a short rest except that I do get to throw a hit die, so that'll be good.
All right, so you're ready for the short rest now?
All right, I'm gonna throw my hit die. Yeah.
So how do I apply that?
Just grab the die at the bottom of your sheet and left click and hold it and throw it into the chat. Boom.
Or double click it off your sheet. Either way.
Oh, that works too, I guess. Yeah.
We're officially out of combat, right?
You
Yeah.
are.
When do you normally distribute experience points?
So this particular adventure, each episode, the experience happens at the end. So basically, when you finish episode 1, you level.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's
gotcha.
milestone leveling. Yeah. All right, so
Is it
we're done
fair
with
to-
the first adventure then, or as it says, Area 1. Is that it?
No, you've got more to go.
All right, I think we. Oh, go ahead.
Is it fair to assume that I've been running around picking up arrows that I've been firing off?
Rob, what's your standard recovery?
The rules as written is that you get half round down at the end of the encounter, unless you fire an arrow into a pit of lava or over a cliff or something, then that's gone. But if they're just lying around on the floor, assumedly half of them are broken, so you get to recover half of what you shot. And then the best practice is on your sheet where the ammo is, calculate how many you would have and then take all the check marks off and put the new number as your ammo. And that the reason you do that is when you go from encounter to encounter, you go, oh, there's arrows there. How many did I shoot this time? And this prevents you from having to worry about that.
That makes sense. Thank you for the advice. I
Yes.
shall
All
do
right,
that.
excellent.
Looks like I used up 3, so I'd be recovering 1.
Correct.
You know what? I'm going to write that down as a tip for Friday. I'm going to use that for Friday's tip.
See,
Yeah.
that's why we do this stuff. You got the preview tip here first.
That's right. You can only get it from me because I'm the guy that does it. All right, so we're going to proceed north then?
Yes. And I'll still approve movement just so I can get you over to the map in whatever order you arrive there.
Nito's going to go ahead and stealth.
Dan Death is going to clank along with his heavy armor. I think there's no sense in me stealthing anyway. But I will stay. I'll stay 20 feet behind everybody so that if I'm making a lot of noise, I don't blow the whole stealth thing that these guys are doing.
All right. I'm gonna-
Is there any light down here at all?
In this room, there is because they have the opening to the top from the fissure, but the next room, stand by.
Sweet, so I can't see.
Does a warlock have light?
No.
So wait, you didn't take light, and I didn't take spare the dying. So yeah, maybe
Well, I took Eldritch Blast, of course.
of course.
And then because of Reginald's, the way he is, I took Blade Ward as my other character.
I see.
So I'm gonna hang back by the cleric and light my hooded lantern.
Okay.
Oh, good. Then I'll use that to see. That'll be great.
All right. I'm gonna put the first group on the next.
Oh, and just to clarify, I did pick up my bow that I had dropped earlier.
Pools. I can't.
Trials. It's going to be like puzzles and stuff. And, you know, my dad, Huck Norris, he always says Those are big trouble.
in Little China.
Well, Jack Burton, he said that too.
That was your uncle?
Jack Burton was the, the main character in Big Trouble in Little China.
All right, so for the three who are on the second map in the pools, you see a rectangular chamber. Doesn't have any earthquake damage, possibly because buttress and supporting columns, the walls and ceiling. But more interestingly, you see four pools of liquid set into the floor. One is blue, one is green, third is clear, and the last is kind of a cloudy, gloomy looking thing. Carvings on the walls seem to depict the pools, and they show robed figures submerging themselves within. At the far end of the chamber stands a double door with a large, ornately carved lock.
I think I know where our green rat friends came from.
Oh,
Radio
yeah.
active. Sven, you want us to jump in the pools? Yeah, that's probably bad. This is particularly fun for me since I made this module and have fucking
what are
no
the
recollection
intentions
of what
of
these
the party?
pools do.
Two of your party members are still on the other map.
If these guys say it's safe and they don't see any people, we should come forward.
Well,
Yeah, if
there's
the
not
room's clear, I'm
any-
going to move towards the double.
To make my life easier, I'm just going to put you at the bottom of the map.
Yeah, that's fine.
We don't see any other critters though.
No, you see nothing nothing moving in the room other than the pools of water, or whatever they are.
So the picture or the carvings show robed figures submerging themselves within, but which one?
All of them.
Oh. And you said one was clear and one was cloudy. I'm assuming this is the clear one?
Yes.
That was
Okay.
That was my guess too.
All right.
Are there-
Dude, your lamp goes what, 30-60?
I thought it was 40, but let me check.
Oh, I can't remember what hooded lantern does. At 60 in
The
there.
circles in the center, are those columns or are they barrels? What are
And the six in the center are columns that support the buttress ceiling.
Okay, yeah, you're right, Rob. It's 30, 60.
30,
and
60,
then,
okay,
I
good.
can actually reduce it for an action to a 5-foot.
Oh, right, you can put the hood down or whatever. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, who's brave? Oh, snap, he's going all the way over there.
Are there
All
any
right.
smell?
I mean, normal underground mustiness smells, but nothing particular.
So if you approach a pool, there's not a increase in a certain smell or anything like that.
No, they don't have any unique scents or aromas.
You can put the 30 right on the middle of yourself if you want. It'll work.
Yeah, but then I can't grab it until I.
Yeah, if it's your token, you should be able to grab it. I mean, maybe not. I've always been able to grab it.
No, the little dot kind of disappears.
Oh, does it? Okay. So close enough. We can all see.
It's in my hand at the corner of my token. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you can see everything in the room with the lantern light, except for the detail on the double doors, but you can see them.
I'm going to be looking at the doors, but I do have dark vision.
Yeah, because her lantern goes actually out to 60 feet dim light, but bright light for 30, so we can see this one. I'm gonna go to the clear pool next to Panic and look in it. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna look in it.
I'm
This
going to
better
very
not be any kind
subtly
of-
sidestep.
Yeah, this better not be any
Very
kind of
subtly.
Raiders of the Lost Ark where I look in it and then it drives me insane.
Okay, so Nito, you don't notice anything particular on the doors from your investigation. You look into the pool and you get a very, very slightly acidic twinge to it from a mist, but it's not a strong aroma. It's kind of like, vinegary.
Yeah, okay, well, that's definitely nothing I want anything to do with, so I'm going to move along.
So these columns here, anything interesting about them?
They're
I look
fairly
them
they're very ornately curved in geometric patterns and kind of swirls and loops, but they look otherwise like stone columns.
What about the carvings on the walls? Like, is there any type of order or anything specific we can see?
Well, there is a carving at each pool, and it pretty much shows the same icons of someone submerging themselves into the pool. Kind of like what you might see at a bathhouse if they didn't have a sign.
Is there any indication what color pool?
There's four. There's one that covers each pool.
Is
Oh.
there like a before and after? Before they've submerged themselves in the pool, after, when their skull has dissolved?
What she said?
Well, you don't get the sense from the icons that there's any damage that the people who come in or out of the pool show.
I don't trust it. Okay. The pool that I'm next to is the cloudy pool, right?
Yes.
I am going to dip an arrow into it.
You dip an arrow into the pool, and the arrow is now wet.
Okay. Kind of shake it off, shake it dry. It's like, well, that didn't do anything.
Yeah, it has a slightly vinegary, faint smell to it, but it doesn't seem any worse for the wear.
You mean like vinegar, like dying Easter eggs vinegar?
Yeah, kind of that acetic acid kind of.
Oh, I really don't want to jump in this.
Do it! Oh, well, I had a little something.
Ren's gonna take off her boots and stick her feet in this blue one.
Not going to very casually push you in there, just here to make sure you're okay.
If I drown, I can't pay you.
That's true. And you are very small, aren't you?
If you drown, your money's free for the taking.
So you put your foot in, and nothing immediately happens. You feel a little uneasy, but otherwise, it seems like it's just kind of a oaky water.
So I just splash my feet around in there. Oh yeah, that's right. I am small.
Oh, they're not. Oh, the figures on the wall are submerging themselves. It says so. They're going all
Correct.
the way in. Oh shit. Okay, I thought they were. For some reason, I thought you said they were dipping their heads in there or something. So they're completely going in.
Turkish bath plunge pool kind of approach.
Got it. Okay. Holy shit.
Everyone hears a big splash.
Oh boy.
And Nito
Oh,
jumps in the
nice.
pool.
Nice.
With equipment and everything? Oh,
Yep.
crazy.
Nobody said it was a cannonball competition.
I'm gonna dunk once, stand up, and see what happens.
Scrolling.
that means DM reads what happens.
All right. Nito, give me a Constitution saving throw.
I believe in you.
And you save. You now have resistance to poison damage.
Ooh.
What? I want to try that.
And that'll last until the end of until you get a long rest.
Nice.
Right. I'll go ahead and dunk myself into well, drop my bag and weapons and dunk myself into this blue.
All right, you're going in the blue one in
I
turn.
am. Yeah.
All right, roll me a charisma saving throw. And you save because you had advantage. What happened there? Yeah, you saved.
Yeah.
And stand by 1 sec. So you have these crazy, horrific filled visions of calamities and rotting flesh and things, but you roll through it. Particularly the political speeches are what gives you the motivation. And since you had a successful save until the end of your next long rest, you'll have advantage on initiative rolls.
That's it?
Ooh.
God damn it.
Hey man,
Fine.
that's awesome.
Fine. I guess.
All right, I've now become brave and will go into this one.
Why? The blue one was great. Initiative.
Nothing says we can't do them all.
Pokey pools.
Think of the toxicity.
All right, you jump into the clear pool.
Yes.
All right, give me a intelligence saving throw.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to use my inspiration for that.
So it's guaranteed to be a low roll. Got it.
Damn it!
But it is not. You save. And you gain the clarity of mind, and you have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma checks and saving throws until the end of your next long rest.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Well, I guess I'm gonna throw myself in this pool over here so that we can finally have a failing saving throw.
All right, into the cloudy pool you go, and can you roll a wisdom check for?
I'm gonna use my inspiration for that.
Sure. And you save!
Yay!
You have resistance to acid damage until your next long rest. And when the
Excellent.
last character pops out of the pool, in the center of the room, floating in midair, is a silver key.
Oh, snap.
I feel like Reginald should get that since we all
It's a
did
silver
pool diving.
studded key with polished red garnets in midair in the center of the room.
Is it surrounded by anything?
It's just hovering in there by magic.
Definitely got to grab it then. My dad, Huck Norris, he always said you just got to grab.
Okay, I'm making effects for all these pools. So the clear pool, the one that I got was advantage on checks and saves for what?
Clarity of mind. Advantage on intelligence, wisdom, charisma checks, and save.
And this one was resistance to acid damage, right?
Yeah, the cloudy pool resist acid. The green pool resist poison.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, Mark. Intelligence, wisdom, and what? Charisma?
Charisma. Checks and saves.
Right.
Does anything smite me when I grab the key?
It does not, and I put the key in the party sheet if you want to look at it further.
Okay. Cloudy pool was what effect?
Cloudy pool
was-
is
yeah,
resist
resist
acid.
acid.
Okay. Blue pool was advantage on initiative.
Yes.
Yes.
So does this key, once I have it, and I go over here and look at the door a little closer, does the key appear to sync up with the locking mechanism on the door?
Yes, it looks like the key should fit into the lock of the door.
Well, I'm not going to do this until everybody's like crawled out of their pools and shaking themselves like giant dogs.
And green was resisting
Acid.
acid.
Green was
I thought that
poison,
Green was
was
wasn't it?
resist poison.
Oh, poison. Okay.
I'm sorry, poison. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I've got all the effects. So, oh no, these shouldn't. Well, yeah. Okay, well, I marked them all self, but I'm going to use them for everybody, so I'll take self off. By the way, anybody watching this is an example. It's very nice to buy my codes, and I appreciate it, but this is an example of why you'd want to learn how to do this yourself, so that you can then do what I'm doing right now, which is put all these effects on the party, and then it's awesome.
Rob is a proponent of learning.
See, I like to learn. All right, so Fury got... I keep saying Fury, I mean to say Intern Rin. Yeah.
Intern Rin.
So, Intern Rin
Advantage initiative.
got the blue pool.
I just put Dwarven Resilience on mine to get the same effect. But I'm not sure how
fun.
to take it off.
Clear pool.
Oh. On the combat tracker, if you click that little boot with an arrow, it says, if you put it on yourself, you should see a little red circle. You just click
There
that.
we
It
go.
takes...
And now that she said that, I really want a combat tractor.
Who
You
got
know,
You
I
guys
wasn't
could
gonna say anything,
specialize in
but-
those.
That'd be nice.
who got green pool? That was Nito, right?
Yes.
And cloudy pool was
Panic.
Panic. And did Reginald go in a pool?
No, I got the key.
All right. I'm coming out, and I'm gonna get. Don't open that door. I'm gonna get greedy. I'm gonna try a second one to see if it works. Because maybe you can only do one. But I'm gonna try the. What is this? The cloudy pool.
Yeah. That'll be a wisdom saving throw, I think, so fingers crossed.
Unless he
Yeah,
tells
good
me
thing you didn't declare it.
Wisdom check.
wisdom check, not a wisdom save. Okay. Are these checks or saves?
This is the only one that's a check. The rest were saves.
Okay, wisdom check. Here we go. I should do all right. I got advantage.
Yeah, you rolled a 23.
Nice.
Nice.
Now, do I get the same thing?
You get the positive effect. Yes, you do.
Oh, snap! What is that? That's cloudy pool resist acid. Ooh, I like this.
You need to take off cloudy pool from me.
Did I have it on you?
Yeah, you do. Are you confusing the two girls? in
Oh
the
no,
party?
no. What happened was no. Cloudy pool is supposed to go on Panic.
Panic. Yeah, he confused the two girls.
Oh no.
You had such an interesting relationship with Panic earlier.
I would never do that. Cloudy also goes on me.
I think in fairness, she did it, but
We must
He
never
didn't
speak of this
object too
again.
much.
All right. I'm gonna see what happens if I do all four. So I'm gonna go into the blue pool and
I hope
roll.
you fail.
blue pool it is. Charisma saving throw.
Oops, I forgot to do that.
You saved.
So blue, I get blue. Whatever's blue. Blue is ooh.
Resist
advantage.
poison.
No, advantage initiative, isn't it?
Yeah. Green is.
Yeah, sorry, I rolled down too far. Yes.
Okay, and then
Advantage
I'll go into the one the monk was in and see if I can get them all.
All right, DC Constitution save.
Con save. Oh no, I don't have advantage on that. Con save. Uh-oh. Here we go.
And you passed by 1 point.
Nice. So I get the green pool effect. Now I did them all four. Does the room blow up or something?
No, but you get something else.
Oh. A death save.
Monsters for you being so greedy.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
It's a positive thing.
Oh, very good. You guys should all do this.
I just need to find it.
You have to pass your saves though. And see,
And we don't know what happens if somebody misses one either.
nobody's missed yet, have they?
No, you had unbridled success, so your next combat is going to be hell. So you get what's called Entropy's Parting Gift. You received a blessing called That Which Endures, and it may come in handy later. So
Awesome.
if you could just add a effect with no code,
Yeah.
just say That Which Endures.
Which one of the pools gave you the bonus?
It's
because he did all four.
it's because I did all four.
No, the advantage that you're having. Which
Oh,
pool was it?
the first one I did. This one, clear one.
Nito's gonna try jumping in that one.
Yeah, Ren's taking off her boots and dropping her backpack. She's gonna do the same thing.
All right, clear pool, intelligence saving for Onito.
Might find out what happens when you.
No, don't say that.
But you passed.
Okay, so who was that? That was Nito for the clear pool.
Yes.
Boom.
All right, and the intern also passed.
Oh, clear pool for the intern. Boom. Now everybody's glad I made these effects. Holy shit! Look at the combat tracker now.
Into the cloudy pool.
Wisdom check.
Wait, wisdom check or wisdom save?
It says wisdom check. All right, Nito. Intern Rin succeeded. You get the positive cloudy pool effect.
Oh, there's a negative cloudy pool effect.
Possibly?
I'm just going with what you worded.
All right, Nito, you want to go first? And you're on the
Sure.
blue pool, right?
Yes.
That's a con save. Oh, sorry, scratch that. It was a charisma save. My bad. So, Rob, in the editing thing, I think we need to split out. The green pool doesn't have its own bold. I'll put that down in the notes.
The green pool doesn't have its own bold.
Yeah, so
Like the
like you
text,
have bold
it's not
text,
bold.
blue pool, and then green pool is buried inside of the text of the blue pool. It should sort of be its own headline. I'll put a note down and tell you how to fix it.
Well, but it is. I don't see what you're seeing. Who are you looking at?
I'm looking at the DM story map, right? And the description of the encounter.
Yeah.
And in the text, the blue pool, clear pool, and cloudy pool all have bolded text that say those pool names. And the green pool text is just buried into the blue pool text.
Oh, you're
paragraph.
okay. My bad. I misunderstood. I thought you were saying in the effects that I just made that they were having bold, and I'm like, what is he talking about? So okay, yeah. So it's a mistake in the module. Yes, please add that to your list. And actually, remember I told you that it would be good just to go through the whole campaign and make notes, and then I'll do them at the end.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Right,
I got a
but
little file.
let me amend that because something else came up, and I will have to make an update to Acquisition Incorporated this week. So I'll take everything at the end of today's game. I'll take everything you have so far. Might as well do it.
Sounds good.
All right.
Alright,
So
and you save, so you get the green pool effect, or sorry, blue pool effect.
So Nito gets blue.
And that'll be all 4 for me.
Then you
Oh, so
also
you-
get the that which endures effect.
Okay, so let's do. Okay, so Nito gets all 4: green, clear, blue, cloudy, that which endures. All right.
Okay,
in
so
turn-
for yes.
You're in green pool land, so that's a con save. And you save.
Oh boy.
Oh, you.
So she gets green and that which survives. I mean, that which endures.
Anito does some flexing. Got it.
All right. Reginald hasn't done any, and Panic has done one. What do you guys
Well,
want to
I'd
do?
be
Come on, be greedy.
I'll be the one that
Jump in all of
misses
them.
my saving throws. So I'm
But if you do this one first and pass it, you then have advantage on three different skill, or 3 different, what are those called?
Rolls.
saves and checks.
Yeah,
Abilities.
what-
Yeah, but I have
Ability.
8
abilities.
intelligence.
Thank you, abilities. Jesus Christ, I don't know. I've never played D&D before in my life.
I have 8 intelligence, so that's
Yeah,
not
well, you don't
bad.
have to do it.
I'm
Panic. What
gonna-
are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna count as lucky for what we've achieved so far. I'm not gonna push our luck anymore.
We're gonna be the ones who go back up top and tell the story of, hey, there's this dungeon with pools in it, and you always get positive effects. You never ever get a negative effect. And then people are gonna
Yeah,
go
basically.
and then come hunt us down.
Well, all people stream down here into this room and jump into these pools and melt into slag or something.
And you
because
can
they're
get them a
And-
good deal on land in Florida too.
Yeah,
I should
I
maybe-
think that'd be a huge liability to get a bunch of people down here.
Well, we should have somebody fail so that way we know what happens when they fail. And then we can
Fine.
keep these pools for ourselves and turn this into our business. And I
Our
mean, it would be
headquarters, huh?
repeat business because they have to come back every day.
We could start a spa.
Exactly.
We
It is a
could.
spa. All right. So the key goes in the door. I guess that's next. I got
Hold on.
resistance to all kinds of
We
shit.
got people who want to maybe jump in pools, a pool.
Well,
you can-
no, Reginald
We'll
said he
jump in.
wasn't, and Panic said she thinks we should quit while we're ahead.
Do you want me to see what happens when I fail a con save? Because
Yes.
I can fail a con save.
That's not me. That's her. I don't say to do that.
Because if she dies, then I don't have a debt to pay. So yes.
Fine, sure. I hop in the green pool.
All right, con save, please. And you passed.
Nice. Green
Okay.
pool effect.
I'm fine with this.
Sure, you don't want to get the other two?
No.
What? Reginald?
Oh, what the heck!
He's
It'll
gonna...
make you feel good.
You know the peer
My
pressure
dad,
stops when
Huck
you give in.
Norris. My dad, yeah. My dad, Huck Norris. He always said sometimes you just got to go for it. So
All right, he's going in the clear.
Intelligence save.
This house
Oh
is
boy.
clear. I used my advantage. You did not.
And he failed.
All right.
No.
of course I did. See,
As the infinite possibilities of the multiverse course through your brain, the theoretical possibilities imposed on you give you 1 level of exhaustion.
okay.
That's in conditions and effects. You can get that.
Yeah, I know.
No, I was talking to the DM. You can't get it, I don't. Well, maybe, yeah, you could. You could open up conditions and effects, I guess. The only thing I don't like is the players can't make them. You can use ones that are there, but you can't construct your own. Only the DM can do it. Boo.
And your exhaustion 1.
Well, that's got no real effect, right? Only if I get another level, then I'll be.
Oh, disadvantage on
Disadvantage
ability
on
checks.
ability checks.
Oh, okay. Then I definitely don't want to try any more pools. Fuck these pools.
That was an evil laugh. I heard that.
Wow. Yeah.
Which 5e conditions and effects did we open up? Because he's got 2 of the exact same one. I'm gonna pick the one that has the little.
Did you not?
Webbing.
Did you not delete files, Mark, like you were instructed?
I did.
Oh, you did. Okay. Conditions. I only see one. Conditions and effects.
Huh. Oh well, one of them doesn't have a web, so.
Oh, that's yours. You have a different one than he does. That's why. That's yours
Oh.
on your hard drive.
I haven't updated my shit.
Exhaustion 1 only has. You know, I need to update. Oh, god damn it, I need to update that too. That should have, that just has a note. You know, it just says words, disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, and disadvantage on ability checks. It should actually say DISCHK to make the code.
Yeah.
But I think nobody's brought that to my attention since I made these like 2 years ago, so I'm gonna make it.
Hey, Rob, these should have codes on them.
See what you did?
Exhaustion is a keyword in the in Fantasy Grounds. It automatically applies.
Oh, that's why it doesn't.
disadvantage
Yeah,
checks.
you're right. It does it like Reginald, roll an ability check. Roll any ability check and see if it gives you a disadvantage. Yeah, see, it does it automatically. That's why.
And you failed. No.
It's like having evasion on. Evasion is just a word and it does it. Yeah. Okay, that's why I didn't do it. Okay.
Yeah, it's
The wiki is
exhaustion
good.
:1.
This would also be a good reason why no one has complained about it, because it does
It
what
ain't
it's supposed to.
broken.
Right. All right. Pool action completed.
Yeah, fuck these pools. I'm going to the door.
Huh.
All right, let's do it.
All right, you're at the door. You have a key. The door is still locked.
Turn the
Uh-huh.
key.
Insert key, turn key.
You hear click, pop, boom, and the door opens gently.
Nice.
That was scary for a second there.
Hey, we did a whole encounter area and nobody took any damage. At least that's something.
What about psychological damage?
Well, there's that.
That was
Well,
the
that
last
was
area.
from the previous area.
All right, you're
Everybody
gonna.
was
Hush.
little
you.
interaction.
So you see a hallway leading into a larger room, and I'm going to move you to the next map if you want to go through the door.
Yes.
I believe we are going to go through the door, yeah.
Onward.
You put one foot in front of the other. Then you go walk.
And you
through
can put
that
yourselves
door.
in the entrance part of the hallway anywhere there you want. Probably helps if I share the map, huh?
Or you can double click your portrait on the upper right of your character sheet. I did. This is an inconveniently wide map for players.
It also has an inconveniently obvious title.
Whoops.
I wonder if we should be
You know what?
suspicious.
Let me make a note about that as well. I'm gonna take off. I can remove those titles off the player maps.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
I'm fine with this. I'm weirdly fine with this.
Hey, guess what, guys? I just have a sixth sense about these kind of things. There's probably traps in here.
So,
What?
as the passage runs east, it widens to 30 feet for the next 90 feet. At the far end of the area, a chamber narrows to 10 feet again, with an ornate double door sealing it up.
Although, I will say, DM, a best practice is to shade the entire map and then unshade what we see. And so that would be shaded and we would never see it.
Yeah, that may be what
Because
I could have
the
done.
map, the name of the map is Player Map 1.2 Area 3. It does not indicate traps.
All right, I'll do that for the next one.
All right.
Hey,
Plus,
we're all
we
learning.
we shouldn't even see like what's in here. We shouldn't even see that already. All
Rob,
right.
when you're learning, does that include reading stuff in order to learn?
Reading is never the answer. And also, I don't read per se. Those are the 2 lines from my stand-up act. All right. Let's go in. I bravely go as far as the next person.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna lock tokens before you get too much further.
Okay. I'll just move back to where I was before.
I have a 17 armor class. What am I worried about?
You're worried about those sweet, sweet deck saves.
Right?
All right, tokens should be locked now.
Boldly go.
If anybody wants to do janky movement, tell me you're doing janky movement. I'll wait to approve it.
Even if you know there's traps, there's no like, oh, go to the edge, but that might be the wrong answer anyway. You know what I mean? Like you just don't
Yeah.
know. You don't know.
That's why you have to carefully look at the tiles and the floor and the ceiling and the walls for things that look like, oh, that's where
Right.
darts come out of, or look, these are where spikes
Man,
pop up.
You
I
mean
wish
like
we had like an intern
doing-
who knew these things and could like do this for us.
But I'm gonna pretend I don't know there's traps because that's kind of meta.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go.
And as Dan Dath steps over there,
Yeah, I'm not a very perceptive intern, okay? I'm a sneaky, like, open lock picks and stuff intern.
I triggered
I don't-
something. Oh,
I
the
don't have
passage
those
runs
eagle
east. It widens for 30 feet to 90 feet as the far end of the area of the chamber arrows 10 feet. An ornate devil door. And I just saw dice. I'm very scared. That's probably some kind of damage.
yeah. So you step onto the pressure plate, and you hear click click, and then and you get blasted with 3 damage from
From what?
fire.
Fire? None of that shit was resist fire back there. Why am I getting hit with fire? I got poison and acid resistance, goddammit.
Panic laughs and tiefling.
Where'd the fire come from? The walls, ceiling, floor?
Yeah, I was just going to ask that.
It came from the floor.
Oh. So I don't want to be on that anymore, so I move back. I don't like it.
Might as well move forward.
Yeah, but what if there's another one?
And that sucks to be you.
Like Minesweeper, it should have been labeled with a 2 or something like that.
Right? So I'm going to
Yeah.
mark the square that I got fired. Oh, you're doing it, Mark? Or is that you doing it?
It's not me.
Oh.
I did it.
Why are you marking
Alright.
the square to my right?
That's
Isn't that the one?
No, he said I stepped on a pressure plate, and so I'm assuming, and he said it come from underneath me. Isn't that what you said?
Yes.
Oh, you
Yeah.
haven't moved back yet.
No, I haven't moved
Okay,
back.
well, I didn't want to put it right on top of you because then it'll mess up your stuff.
Right, but I've already got a purple square there.
All right, let's now that we're in the midst of this, we'll do this in combat order. And so Rob's intending to move back when it's his turn. How's that? Or actually,
don't
how
have
much did you
initiatives.
move, Rob?
We don't have initiatives. I
Yeah,
moved.
so-
I moved like 15 feet.
All right, I'll let you move back. Let's roll initiative, and then we'll go in turn order just to keep it a little.
Well, look at all those advantages. Ha ha!
Except for Regiment.
Ha ha! And then a 1.
I am okay with this.
All
I
right, Nito,
think.
you're first. What would you like to do?
So did I see where Panic moved?
I would have yelled out
the
like,
path.
yeah, I would have jumped back and said, "Hey, fire! Don't be careful."
Yeah, so the room lit up with a fire, and you notice the fire covered a much wider area, probably 10 feet from where Panic and Dan Death are now, and it looked like it was the whole section of the room there.
Oh wait,
So that's
can
where
you
it needs
can
to
you
get bigger?
draw that out? What you? I mean,
Yeah, stand by. I'll draw it out.
in
I
that case,
have
I'll get
such
rid of
buyer's
this.
remorse for going into that stupid pool.
Whoa, I don't think we can avoid that one.
Dang. Okay.
No, I
he's-
just can't draw. I can't draw a rectangle. Is what's happening.
Yeah, you have to do like 2 or 3 squares. If you, so, yeah, and then just do that. Oh, so it's gonna be like 10 by 30.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's basically that whole section, north to south.
Okay, you got it. Okay, so in that case, Boo, gotta jump it. Which we can all do. Everybody can jump it.
Every single one of us.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's got at least a 10 for strength. So you have to get a 10-foot running start, and then you can jump it.
And that's what I'm going to try to do.
And that's without even rolling. That's a... Unless... And you would have to roll if, like, in addition to fire, as you jump over it, a spike shoots up into your crotch as you're... You know, what? I don't know what's in there.
That sounds uncomfy.
I don't remember when I converted this what the traps were, but I do know that it never said a spike goes into your crotch, because that I would have remembered. Spike crotch.
All right, so Nito, you want to move there, and you're gonna
Ye-
jump over the 10
Oh.
feet,
Yep.
and you run over there, and you jump, and boom, you fall down it.
Ah, Christ. Well, we never considered.
You are gonna take some bludgeoning damage, and you're gonna take 3 bludgeoning. And you also notice that there's water flowing in from the small grates along with some little blue fish.
No.
And the fish start nibbling your skin a little bit.
Oh, it's probably just one of those exfoliation things.
It's fine.
So I fall down. How far am I down?
You're about 10 feet down. So you can do a athletics check if you want to try and climb out. And you succeed, but actually you gotta wait till your next turn to move. So
Yeah, we'll just say I'm crouched up on the ledge.
sure. And you can pass your turn. Intern Rin.
Yeah, people are getting on fire. Somebody got sunk into a hole. I'm gonna go right there and look around the room, i.e., the floor, to see if there are any triggers, pressure plates.
You didn't notice anything on
Tripwires.
your journey to where you got to.
Okay.
All right, Dan Death, it is your turn.
Okay. So did we determine if north and south of the pit that Nito fell into there are other pits, or we don't know?
You just see the one pit. You don't know what's on either side of it.
All right,
We
well,
don't know
fuck it.
yet.
So janky movement. I am gonna run and. Ooh, no, I'm not. I can't. I don't have enough. So to start with, I guess I'll. What is my movement? Don't I have 35?
Can't you do a dash? Dash and jump?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, so I'll move. Okay, so yeah, still janky movement. I'll dash. Well, I'll dash to there, having moved 35, and then if I don't fall in a pit, I'll do something else.
You run and jump over, and you land on solid ground.
All right. In that case, I've got 25 feet more movement. I will carefully, and now being super extremely cautious, move forward to see if any other bad shit happens to me. And then that's probably as far as I'm going to go, because my light, 10, 20, 30, 40, I'm 45 feet away from the light. So I would probably stop there anyway. He hasn't moved me yet, which probably means there's a trap there. I'm going to probably get hurt here, everybody. Okay, he moved me.
But you trigger a trap.
You were being very perceptive, were you?
I did? Oh, shit.
So as you cross that area, you notice some runes that radiate briefly for a second as a swirling cloud of green dye rolled up in the air, and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. You were right, Panic. It was the dex saves that's going to kill me.
And you
Oh, no.
saved.
Nice.
Oh, you're fine.
Roll the
Yay.
19.
So what was that what did happen that I
So a
avoided?
magical, non-toxic, cruelty-free, pet-safe, hyperallergenic green dye wafts into the
Does
but
it
it
say
didn't
that?
stick to you.
Is that what the module says? That's hilarious. Or did you just make
It
that up?
does. No,
That's
it
so
says
funny.
that. That's why I read it.
Oh god,
The
that's hilarious.
rats. The rats.
The rats.
Okay, I get it now.
So
Alright.
I think what happened is you were dashing so quickly, you just happened to get over it, hence your dexterity saving throw, and it didn't stick to you.
Got it. Very good. I'm like, look out, everybody. Shit over here.
All right. Holy mackerel. I'm
Reginald,
going
it is
to,
your turn.
well, I should be able to take a run and go and leap across the 10-foot area and just land right there in that
You do
spot.
so.
And what happens to me?
You land in that spot.
Okay, I'll flip my hair out of the way. I forgot to cut it during the last short rest, so it's a little longer than usual. And just go.
Okay, so
Panic.
I would not be able to back up and jump over this fire trap in the same turn, would I?
Yes,
Only
you
got a
can
30
if you took a
movement.
dash action.
Oh, well, that's true. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. Thank you
All
for
right.
reminding me of all these things, Rin.
Do you want to move the 15 that you show or something else?
Something else. I'm
So if
going
you
to
just
be-
pick up your
yeah.
token and move it,
Yeah.
you know, just with your mouse,
There we
yeah,
go.
it'll clear the
Nice.
motion.
All
There.
right, awesome. Like Rob said, janky movement. Gonna move back the 10 feet, and then make a running jump across the fire pit. Well, maybe not fire pit, fire trap.
Yeah. So you can show the rest of the distance, but you're trying to wind up just on the other side of the known fire trap area, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
And you do that, and you succeed, and you wind up there.
Nice.
And you can pass your turn. All right, Reginald, you're up.
Air high fives, Panic.
Air high five.
All right, I'm having a fantasy grounds moment here. I can't get the unmasker mask to come back.
Right
Um,
click, enter mask mode.
yeah, exactly. Also on the upper
Thank
left,
you.
that one of that button, the furthest left button should be the mask mode button.
Got it.
That'll
Yeah.
toggle
All right,
back
thanks.
and forth.
All right, Reginald, it's your turn now that I showed you the rest of the map. You can see.
Okay. Janky movements. I'm going to move to right there and stop because these things seem to happen in 10-foot increments. And if I go one square further,
And nothing happens.
all right, that sounds good to me.
So when you say janky movement, what are you talking?
You move more than one direction, you kind of turn. So you're essentially positioning your token, as you do the movement, not just in a single straight line.
Okay.
It just lets me know not to approve it until you're done drawing out all the movement you want to do.
I'm gonna get up and go towards the wall. Does that require any extra movement since I'm technically getting up?
Do that and roll me a deck save, please. Okay. You notice as you cross that corner that you probably just missed a trap right there.
So I
You kind of think there's a trap there, but because you just went past it, you missed it.
okay.
You
then
stepped
I'm
over
gonna-
it, but you're like, oh, that floor looked a little different.
Yeah. All right. So do I have any extra movement, or is some of it taken away from?
No, you
coming-
only move 15 feet.
That will complete my movement unless something happens.
And nothing happens.
Symmetrical trap bastards.
Very nice feng shui going on.
I am gonna have to bravely. All right, I'm just gonna move toward this door. Oh wait, no, I have to wait for. I guess I have to pass my turn. I have to wait for Little Miss Light to get up here because I don't have any light to look at. So I will, as I pass my turn, I will suggest that it is possibly break time.
All right, let's just finish out this round, and then we'll take a quick break.
All right.
Alrighty.
I yell light.
So I basically saw where Nito was going, and I've decided to trace his steps.
Okay.
You have to sing the Mission Impossible theme while you do it, though.
Dun 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 dun.
And you make it out there without a vent.
I love it.
Nice. Is there a chance I can get a look at the supposed trap that Nito passed? Just like see what I can perceive about.
Hey Siri, play Mission Impossible.
Oh, you
theme.
notice a little shimmeriness, like
Okay,
in the shape
let's see a
of
main
runes
title
that you
theme
can't quite
by
make
Arthur
out.
Jane.
I love it.
Tom Cruise doesn't pop up, does he?
No, he doesn't.
No, he's hanging
comes
from the ceiling.
He's like, why are you guys walking on the floor? Idiots.
That's hey, why am I not flying?
Yeah, exactly. Don't you have fly? Ah!
Oh man, and then Panic just kind of looks down at herself and realizes, I can fly.
I wonder if that silly duck will
Ah.
remember he can fly.
Okay, so is there... If I examine these runes, can I see them sort of replicated on the floor going forward?
But only behind you. So not the two 10 by 10 boxes.
Oh,
that
so
area
only
you
the
see them
activated
shimmering.
things.
Yeah,
Got
it
you.
sort of looks like well, the floor pattern, kind of like when you have shiny paint and flat paint. It's kind of that subtle difference.
Got you. Okay.
Where's
And
that
that's the end of my
intern?
turn. Where is the intern?
She doesn't bring coffee. She brings light.
It takes a while to do that, though.
We didn't say she was a good intern.
No.
Oof.
And this is running and jumping, I assume. Yes. Intern, you're jumping over the known trap area, I assume.
Yeah, that's just a movement. And then I
Run
guess,
and jump, and you're over there.
yeah. And then I can still do a dash.
You still could, yes.
Yeah, I guess so. Give me just a moment to do a little. Yeah, right there. Just
And you make it out there without event.
because they stepped there, so I said it's okay.
Break time?
And there was light, and it was good.
All right, we are going to take a break, and we'll be back in, what do you want, 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
10
2.2 minutes?
10 minutes is good.
All right, we'll take a 10-minute break. See everybody in
10 minutes?
42 past the hour. See you in 10 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently the image slideshow needs to be redone. I did move all of my files, so this is going to be a black screen for a minute. I need to delete all of these. Delete, 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 delete. Then I need to go and get the new files. So let's see. We should go to Twitch. We should add Sunday is Acquisitions Incorporated. Add that. We should also add Sunday is. Actually, that's in the YouTube file. This one. Add Monday is Module Creation Monday. Monster Management Monday. We should then add Wednesday is 5e pickups. We should add Friday is Dungeon of the Mad Mage. That's it. Should be 5, yeah. Sunday at 1. Sunday at 6. Monday. Wednesday. Friday. On Friday. All right. There's the countdown. And then, Bit Boss. So they said it gets stuck sometimes, and the only way to reset it is to notify them. And they said, unfortunately, at this time, there's nothing they can do but that. So, so that's how you have to do it. But it is reset, he said. Yeah, oh, for fuck's sake. All right, now I'm going to take this headset off and walk away for a minute. I'm walking away.
I'm here.
I'm back. I'm back, everybody.
You there, Rob?
Hey there.
I'm not sure how to put it in a suggestion, but on the subtle stances for the module under monk, the table, there's no space in between what the stance is and what the description is, so it kind of runs.
So, subtle stances. Hardy harpy. Arms flapping wildly and singing. Yeah, there's no space. What is?
That's under the Acquisitions Incorporated, and it's under the class options, and it's one of the monk things. I don't know if any of the other classes have the same.
I got a note on it, Rob.
You do. Okay, thank you.
Who's missing?
Panic?
Panic has been here.
Oh, not Panic. Somebody else.
Okay.
Oh, it's Reginald.
Walking dude.
Walking dude's here.
Who
How,
the
do, how
fuck-
does how does the vote order go?
I don't remember.
Well, my check mark is the next to the last one on the list.
And mine's the last one, so it might go in reverse order of what's up top. But that's not true because
But-
Panic.
But Panic is here, so
So who's here that didn't mark the check in the chat? That's the question.
I did not.
Ah, so it is the reversed order.
All right, we're
My
there.
bad. Sorry.
Well, not really, because I
Uh-huh.
had the second check and I'm in the middle of the.
Oh yeah, okay. It might be the order that you sign onto the table
You were
in
you showed
reverse.
first, though.
No, but going from the other side. I mean, so.
But then
I
I
don't
was the
know.
last one to sign on to the table.
Oh well, so then it's totally random.
such as computers are able to be random.
Exactly.
All
Such
right.
as who are you,
We
Miss
are
America? Remember her? Such as
Back
Oh,
from
God.
break.
Miss South Carolina.
Yeah, God, that was so funny. All right, what did we do? We didn't die? Okay, oh yeah, that's traps.
Not yet. The game is only half over for today. Still plenty of time to die more.
He has his little squares ready for us.
he's
And
he's
Reginald has to go first, so
get on it. There's a whole nother door there. Wait, he's got his squares drawn up there. I see him. Holy shit.
By staging squares.
You could just be messing with us. There might not be any more traps.
I'm just going to.
Unless it follows a pattern, then there's definitely a square there, because it would be the same as this one.
I'm going
You
to
could step in that
try
square.
janky movement to here, and then up to the door.
And you get to the door. Do you do anything at the
Well, first look at it. Does it also have a keyhole that looks like it matches my little silver?
So you have an ornate set of double doors. And they just look like double doors.
No locking mechanism,
You
keyholes.
see a locking mechanism and keyhole. but it does not have the same shape or size key, and that other key stayed in the door. Well, actually, no, you guys still have the key. Never mind, but it's a different size key.
All right. Then I will, having no expertise with doors and locks, I will wait for the rest.
Sounds good. Intern Rin.
I will move right here, and with my lantern, help me to see anything that looks not similar to the tile I'm standing on right now.
All right, give me an investigation check. And you do not notice anything.
Then I will timidly, gingerly step.
And you step right there, and nothing happens.
Okay. This square is clear.
This house is clear.
And I'm gonna do some janky movement.
Jank away. All right, do you want to finish on the square with the door or the square before the door?
The square with the door.
I'll just move you there.
Thank you.
Okay, you make it to the door.
I don't like this. This seems very suspicious.
I wish we had an intern with like thieves picks or something.
That'd be so handy.
If only she was at the door. But no, 2 people are blocking the door who are not proficient in lockpicking.
Yeah.
Just saying, you know. Intern
Also,
rage.
remember that as a D&D person, you can step into someone's square and do lockpicks and then step back. Or
All right,
step through the
Panic,
door.
your turn.
Intern
true.
rage, I love it.
Nice. Okay. Because now that I've remembered I can fly, and knowing my luck, it's not going to save me. To fly right up there.
And fly you do, and nothing happens.
Nice. No traps in the air, guys. No motion sensors. We're good.
All right, well then I'll come
Yeah.
up there. I'll join in the... We're almost gonna go in the room, but I will not block the space that Intern Rin might yell at me for.
And you make it there.
How tall is Red?
2 something.
Short. Really
So she
short.
can fit between all of us.
But any of us can enter anybody else's square. It's just as difficult terrain and you can't end your turn there. But she could go unlock the door and walk through it. Well, 10, 15, 25. Yeah, she could do that.
Yeah, the garnet encrusted silver key is not going to work on this door.
All right, Nito, what do you want to do?
I'm going to enter my form of frightened gnome. And pass.
Fetal position. Panic.
Just gonna have my bow at the ready, watching the way we came from, to see if anything's following us. But otherwise, pass the.
And not panicking. Got it, Dan.
Yep,
I'm gonna
not
s-
panicking.
So I'm gonna stand fast. I'm gonna turn to intern Ren and I'm gonna say, "Get in there and open those doors."
All right, Reginald.
Being the gentlemanly sort, because, you know, my dad, Huck Norris, he always said to be a gentleman. I will move back to there so that intern Ren can get in and do what she needs to do at the door.
And intern Rin. It is your turn. You are at the door.
I need to check out this lock.
All right,
Yeah,
how
this
you
is a
checking
lock.
it out?
There is a keyhole, correct?
Yes, there is a keyhole.
So I'll pull out my little thieves tools from my little pouch on my little belt and start fucking around with this lock.
I'm
And
gonna start fucking around with it.
as you touch the lock,
Oh, here we go.
2 of the players disappear.
Whoa.
The players, not the characters. Yikes.
Yeah, the players are kicked out of Discord.
And Reginald and Dan Death do not appear in the room anymore.
Oh, that's probably fucked up.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah, but do I get to unlock this or no?
Yeah, give me your dex check for your thieves tools. And you try and you try and you try, and the very last second you hear click, and the door unlocks.
You guys hear a boom sound when I type?
You
That's
rolled
fucked up.
exactly what you needed.
Swing this open.
All right, stand by.
I have my gain set so that you shouldn't. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, it should be. It's at 6.5. Let me set it to 8.
I have this awful sinking
That might
feeling
help.
of not having 2
I could set it to 10 actually. Set my
Wait, how'd they get in
gain
here
up to
first?
8.
Whoa.
And inside the room,
Oh
you
look, they're
see
dead.
Too high. Too high.
your the 2 players wrapped in
Wrapped
slabs
in
set
what?
along the wall, and human-sized bodies wrapped from head to toe in strips of off-white cloth, including some new arrivals. And as the doors open, the bodies begin to rise, and you can all roll initiative.
Even us?
Yeah, you can roll it.
I have advantage and I got an 8. What kind of? All right, so
And Panic,
6
it is
zombies
your
then.
turn.
I see what I did.
Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Would I be able to take a shot over intern Ring's
Yes.
head since she's so small? Okay, so I see zombie
So I
2
gated
right
too
across
much, huh?
from us. Just gonna try to take a shot at that guy.
Okay, go ahead.
Blah.
And that's a hit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now the
I'll take
gate's
it.
back to what it was.
Zombies aren't really hard to hit. Nice damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a hurting on it.
And let's see, should I move anywhere?
Yes.
No, yes. You want me to move in front of you? Is that what it is?
Yes, yes, please. So I can get sneak attack bonus.
Sure.
And you move thusly. Reginald, please give me a Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I can do that. Let's see. That's this key right here.
And you fail.
Sure did.
So you are no longer paralyzed, but you rise up like one of the zombies
Oh no.
and you start shambling towards your companion.
What's my movement rate? Oh,
Slow.
we'll just do it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just move you. And that is your turn. Intern Rin, your turn.
Pulling out my rapier, I'm going to be attacking zombie 3 here.
Stabby, stabby. Boom, and you damage done. Neato.
A Verdant is a new race that came with the Acquisition Incorporated module.
I am going to move up towards the closest zombie.
Okay. And you're in melee range.
Oh, hang on. And then I'll bonus action unarmed strike. And then at the end of my turn, I'm going to yell over to Dr. Death or whatever that lump is and see if he answers.
Dr. Death.
Alright, zombie 3's turn.
Dr. Death.
Yes, you are.
Zombie 3 is going to attack Panic, because Panic's right there at the attacking range.
You know, if I'm within reach, that's my own fault.
No,
But lucky for
Acquisition
you,
Incorporated
zombie
is a Wizards of the Coast production, and it is an official race.
And Death, you can give me a save of the wisdom flavor.
Wisdom flavor save? Okay. Do it.
And you succeed, and so you can move freely, but you need to spend a turn to unwrap yourself from all the mummification wrapping around you.
All
So you
right,
can
I
use that-
will.
You can do that as your action. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I will. I will do that. I will just sort of pull it off me nonchalantly, hoping to not be noticed by the other zombies, as my turn.
Okay. Intern Rin.
Now I'm about to warhammer some motherfuckers.
And you put the zombie in a critical.
Oh, and as a free action, I was going to pull out my dagger to stab him with my offhand.
Then do that.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And then you crit, and there's an effect, and you're going to like the effect.
Is it a wish? Do I get a wish?
No, but they take an extra 1d10 damage.
You don't want that wish again.
And you killed it.
Yes. Or did she?
There's an extra d10.
It's super dead now. Reginald, your turn. You can give me a wisdom saving throw, please. And you save. So you are now free to act on your own, but you have to take an action to unwrap all the cloth wrappings on you.
All right. Like Rob said, I will try to nonchalantly and inconspicuously remove the mummy wrappings.
With the zombie right behind you.
Of course.
Of course.
All right, zombie 4 turn.
I remember Dr. Detroit. I remember him.
Zombie 4 is going to do something. He's going to try and attack the monk. But he missed.
Ooh, now shit's happening.
Sorry, Panic, it's your turn. I didn't mean to double click that.
No worries. Going to shift a little further into the room. Line up a shot with zombie number 4.
And that is a hit.
Nice.
Heavy damage.
And that is my turn.
All right, Zombie 1's turn. And he's going to move up towards Panic.
Because why wouldn't he?
And he fumbles, but there's no effect. Zombie 2. Well, he sees Reginald right there.
See that he doesn't really see me.
And he also found me, but something strange happens.
Oh, what's that?
You become incorporeal for 3 rounds.
Okay. Like I'm ghostly.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Does
All right,
that mean
Panic.
he can either?
Panic realizes that she's going to be taking... It's disadvantage on ranged attack rolls next to melee targets, right? Not fun.
If you're shooting at the melee target, though, right?
Okay.
If you can ignore the melee target and shoot at the other one, right?
Yeah, I think I can ignore this. So I think, but let's see. Aiming at zombie number 4 once again.
DM, you can
That's a
mark
hit.
Reginald incorporeal for 3 rounds if you'd like to.
I was working on that.
It's an actual fantasy ground. It's in the fantasy grounds list on the left. One of the things there, like a second from the bottom on the left.
Just like I was doing stuff, I knew what I was doing. And that killed off the zombie.
Lovely. Shoot, what did I do? Move 5 feet this direction.
And you move thusly. Now you're in between the two.
That is fine. I'm the fighter. This is my job.
Reginald, you're incorporeal, but it's your turn.
All right. I don't have much experience being incorporeal. I can't really attack with a weapon or anything, can I?
Yeah.
Oh, I can? Okay. In that case, zombie number 2, let me target you, and you can eat some longsword.
That's a hit.
There you go.
Damage done.
Oh, he
Although that
partially
damage was not
resisted
fully effective, yeah.
it. Because of me being incorporeal?
Neato.
Going to move thusly and attack zombie.
Alright, you're up in Zombie 1's grill.
Nope.
And you fumbled. Hold on a sec.
Hello.
Sweet.
You just were attacked by a flying rabbit. Not an ordinary rabbit, but it's got teeth like this.
It is the rabbit.
And you take 5 damage from it when
Whoa.
it bites you.
Uh-oh.
Which is not insignificant.
Nitro's
Yeah,
in
that's-
huge trouble.
That's a goodly amount of damage.
I thought he only had 2 damage before.
He
He had
did.
3.
He had 3. And he just took 5.
Bonus action.
And you hit him. And you give him a flesh wound. Intern Rin. It's all about you.
Kind of move in closer so I can get melee.
You are now melee. And you hit it. And then you
Nice.
put it in a critical. Nice damage. That was heavy.
Beautiful.
Yes!
And you hit it with the offhand. And you put it back to dead status.
You're welcome. That would be 5 gold.
Take it off your tab.
Damn
Alright.
death.
I'm coming out, and I'm going to try to get my first combat swing of this encounter with my Warhammer in your face! Yeah. God damn.
And you fumbled, but there was no effect.
Alright, well, I'll try. I'll try better next time.
The zombie. Now he's got choices. He's going to try and attack Panic because it was a 5.
That's fair.
But he misses Panic.
Yay.
Nito, it's your turn.
I guess I'll throw a dart.
Ooh, I'm going to use my Sentinel reaction to... wait, let me double check that. I think I get
Yeah,
to attack it.
That's exactly how it is.
When your creature makes an
reaction to
attack.
hit.
Okay,
Hit.
then I'll do it.
And you put it in a critical.
Yeah! Might
And
pop
it's
back up.
dead.
It's dead, okay.
Don't you have something
But-
to ward against the dead cleric?
So, Rob, that was a Sentinel reaction, or what was that?
Yeah, that was my Sentinel thing.
Okay. Well, that finished off zombie.
No, clerics don't get turn undead until 2nd level, I think.
All right, and you are now out of combat, but you find some loot.
Loot.
My favorite word that starts with an L and has a double letter in it.
I feel like we should drag these bodies over to the fire trap. Just saying.
Yeah, we could do that.
So the trap that you didn't set off, or one of you set off, but you saved from the green die. If you had been tagged with a green die, it would have been like, the bank robbing die, and you would have been stuck with it for 1 to 4 months.
Oh
It wouldn't
my
come
gosh.
off. Hence the rats with the green die.
That's hilarious.
1 to 4 months. My gosh.
Yeah.
So it's like you were in a porta potty that had green stuff instead of blue stuff in it,
Ew.
and you got turned upside down.
All right.
Grody.
We might need to see about some healing for our friend the monk.
Indeed.
He's kind of on that edge.
It's indicated.
We could. Well, this is just an open passageway.
Yeah, so just a little meta game here. So the open passageway, guys are gonna wander through tunnels for a while. So there's sort of no map between now and the next map, if you know what I mean.
Got it. So, do we think we can get away with a rest here? Maybe even a long rest?
The monk thinks so.
We do have
those of us
coffins.
who-
We have coffins to lay down on top of.
Oh, they're really just slabs.
Oh, slabs.
but
Okay.
Yeah.
And those of us who aren't hurt, we can take watch.
That is true.
Yeah, everybody can take a watch. Because we have to rest for 8 hours anyway. Do we want to do that?
I'm fine with that. I can take first watch.
All right, let's take a long rest. Oh, snap. I vote yes.
Do you have healing
My
spells
dad,
first?
Huck Norris, he always said when you get a chance to rest, take it.
Dan Death, do you have healing spells first?
I do, but they're all gone. That's why I need the long rest. I
Okay.
only have 2 spell slots for now.
I'm going to go up about 30 feet into the hallway and set up a bell and string warning.
Nice.
Okay. You have set your bell and string snare trap warning.
Someone
Now
didn't vote
that's
for
a
the
good
rest.
intern.
Who doesn't want to
And then-
rest?
And then follow it with some ball bearings.
All ball bearings these days.
It's all ball bearings. Clutch. It's nothing of a sexual nature, I assure you. Yeah, I assure you.
Which I will collect when we wake up.
So after the long rest, I won't be exhausted anymore. Is that right?
That's correct.
However, all of your pool effects come off because they
Boo!
only survive for a long rest.
Aww.
All right, we can start taking those off.
That which endures can stay, but the rest of them come off.
I can't remove
Because
exhaustion. Mark will have to do that.
Because it endures. Yay, no more exhaustion.
I went to all that trouble to make those goddamn things that never got used. Well, Advantage
Aw.
Initiative did. Nothing says we can't go back and drink out of those pools. Oh, I don't think we drank, did we? We just...
You
we
dunked.
didn't, yeah, we didn't drink. That's probably bad.
Yeah, that sounds distinctly unhealthy.
Yeah, you're right. All right, so we're rested now. Now who's got 2 spell slots? Me.
All right. So you guys remember that you're trying to follow Sergeant Tishi and Constable Booth. And so you've got to try and find where they are. So now you're wandering through a complex maze of passages crisscrossing each other. A few collapsed tunnels. You got to take side passages. There's weak areas exposed by earthquake, and so on and so forth. And so what you're trying to do is to look for signs of previous passage and of course stay away from structural weaknesses, falling rocks, and generally using your wits to not fall down a crevasse in the middle of nowhere.
You didn't tell us about the loot. Well, I mean, you said there was loot, but you didn't explain the loot. There's 4 silver necklaces, a potion of healing, and a fine scroll.
Correct. It's on the party sheet.
A fine scroll. I would like to have identified that when we were resting. Oh, snap.
I'm going to wear one of the necklaces.
Oh, so that platinum ring we found, that belonged to Constable Boot.
Ding,
That
ding,
was-
ding, ding.
'Cause that was
Did
the name that
Because
was on it.
it's mine now.
Burton Boot was the name etched into the ring. So
He was eaten
Cheer
by
bits.
rats. Okay,
Cheer bits
we
in the
got
stream.
that.
Thanks for the cheer bits.
Cheer bits. Drake takes cheer bits. So I think I'm the only one who can use the scroll of bless, so I will take that. And somebody should take the potion of healing. Who doesn't have one? I don't.
I don't.
Take it.
None of
Mito
us
does
did
not.
because
none of
we
us
didn't have
do,
money
okay.
for it.
I thought we bought those. Maybe I guess not.
Nobody had 50 gold to buy one.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, go ahead. Someone take it.
Yeah.
I allegedly have other ways to heal sometimes. It's not funny.
Well, seeing as how I was the last person to use a potion of healing, do you think I should take it again or leave it to somebody else?
It doesn't matter who has it because usually, but the best strategy is to give it to the person who will most likely be not unconscious among all of us.
Well, I guess I shall take it then. Question
Even though
mark.
if someone's unconscious, you can grab it off their belt and use it or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Got it.
get it, got it, good.
Get it? Got it?
Yee.
Good. All right, so down the tunnels we're going, and where we stop, nobody knows.
So, anything else about these silver necklaces?
They're worth a few bucks.
Okay.
They're not magical. They're not your aunt's long lost fairy heirloom or anything like that.
No,
What's
I was
up,
just wondering
Dusty?
if there's like an inscription, like a
What-
name,
what
like
did
this
you
belonged
notice?
to the other guy we were looking for.
Oh,
Made in
the
Underdark.
chromacam, yeah. Yeah, it does work. It does work, but it's
Made in the Underdark. Oh my
it's a
God.
little glitchier than, like, you can
What's this made
see,
in the Underdark?
you know, like
Silver
I've got my
necklaces.
arms up.
They're,
You only see
they're
one arm.
souvenirs.
Like where the hell's my other
Everything's
arm?
made in the
There.
Underdark.
But
Yeah, I feel like everything's being sort of moved.
if you
as
have a
people
green
hold
screen,
into
then
the
it's
Underdark
perfect,
these
right?
days.
But this is pretty good for it does it inside the
Absolutely.
camera. I don't have a
And while
green
you're
screen.
roaming the tunnels,
So,
we're
pretty cool.
not currently on the map that we're showing, but I'll just leave you here for simplicity. Somebody give me a survival check. Your choice is a party of who.
The rogue.
Why do you think they even have that as a skill?
I don't know. If you're any kind of rogue, you do. What's up?
No, I don't.
Oof.
It's not an option. That's a wilderness thing, for druid.
Oh, druid. Okay, so let's see who has. Hold on, who has survival? I have a +3. Is anybody better than me?
I have this.
I am not better than you.
All right, unless
I
somebody
am
says.
better than you, but not badly.
Well, do it then. Do it.
No, I mean, I'm not, but I am.
She's
Just roll
saying
it,
you're
just
better
roll
at
it.
survival, but she's just better than you.
A matter of opinion, but we'll see how it goes. Anyone want to survive?
Rob knows me, girl. You mean IRL?
You're
That's
wandering
funny.
the trail and you notice that the passages have seen more damage from the earthquake. You're trying to make sure you're staying on the right path.
Did we win? Did you roll it? What's going on?
I've seen no roll yet.
No,
Okay.
you roll it because you have the +3
I thought you said you were better than me.
in another aspect.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, yeah. Like, oh, you think you're better than me? Yes, I do.
But not at survival.
I had a comedian friend that used to say that. He said that multiple times a day. Like, no matter what, that was like his tick. Like, that's what my prom date said. He would say, "You think you're better than me?" And I would
All
always
right,
say
and
yes.
as you wander down a path, you realize you're going the wrong way, and all of a sudden, some rocks fall and hit Dan Death on the head for 4 damage,
Is that because I rolled the save?
and you failed it. Yeah.
Okay, well that's gonna be never. I'm doing that never again. That's
Alright,
the lesson learned. Don't volunteer to help the party. Just every man for himself.
Yep,
You were in the
so-
military, right?
Yeah, you get punished.
Alright, so you get to a point where you see some debris blocking the obvious path in front of you, and you need to move it out of the way. And I need somebody to do a strength athletics check.
Hey, everybody, let's move these rocks out of the way that just fell on me.
Nice. Strength athletics check, right? Oh, looks like somebody's already doing it.
And that was successful. And so you move the rocks out of the way, and you realize that maybe this passage needs a little bit of shoring. And so maybe you could put some beams or something. See
I'm not a
what you can do.
carpenter.
How about
In case anybody is a carpenter.
what about those slabs? Would we be able to transport them? And no, they're probably way too far back there.
Are there any loose timbers available?
Yeah,
for
there's
shoring up?
some material that you can use around.
Drake, you think
yes.
he's using the RFI extension? He might be.
And you get some timbers in place, and Nito pushes them, and it seems to work. And the tunnel seems much more stable now.
Thank goodness for that. Oh,
And
Reginald
now
did cut his hair during that long break, by the way.
there you go. And can all of you give me a wisdom check, survival check, please?
You're not using RFI. They were asking in the chat if you're using RFI, but you're not using that, are you?
He's not.
Yeah.
What is RFI?
RFI is an
Ooh.
extension that, like, if you want the whole party to give a wisdom check, you can click a button and it'll give us all a message to do it, and we click on it and then it rolls. That's kind of cool.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you can have the rolls be hidden or not hidden. You can set
Right.
what the DC should be, so it'll tell you if they succeeded or failed. All that stuff. It's really
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's called RFI. I think it's on the forums, and it might be under 5e, or it might be under More Core. I guess it would be under 5e because it's not a More Core thing. But anyway, it's cool.
So you succeed to clear the passage, but it really, really tired you out. And the whole party has one level of exhaustion.
Damn it!
Great.
Let's take a long rest.
Oh my gosh.
Panic, Nito, Reginald, Intern Rin. Oh, good. That's everybody. Oh, Dan Death. Damn it.
It was all of you.
Well, you
So
tried.
more than half of you failed your survival check, and therefore the whole party got a level of exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
These tunnels go on forever.
Yeah, so you're trudging along through the underground here, and you come to a circular passage where you see overgrown vines coming from the walls, the floor, the ceiling.
Set on fire.
probably not a good idea for our ability to breathe.
Or to keep the tunnel short.
Fine if you want to use logic like that.
So what do you guys want to do?
Can I try to get a sense on what kind of vines these are? What kind of plants? Will these kill us if we walk on them?
Yeah, you can give me a nature check or a survival check, your choice.
Nature it is.
And you don't get a good sense. You don't recognize this particular kind of vine.
Yeah, shoot. If I wasn't so tired, maybe I'd be able to tell what these are.
Anyone else want to try?
No yawning, no yawning. That's contagious.
And Nito thinks he recognizes. He thinks these things are called bloodweed. And Reginald says, you know what? I think they are. He confirms. And they feed on the blood. They're carnivorous plants. They drain blood from their thorns.
Don't go near those. Is there a path around these to go, to avoid them?
So it's a tight, winding path. You think you can make it. And if you can make a athletics, aerobics, or survival check, and you pass it,
Did you say aerobics?
Aerobics, acrobatics.
That is fucking brilliant. I love it.
Aerobics check. Which is the intersection of athletics and acrobatics.
D&D Zumba.
You said athletics, acrobatics, or survival?
Correct.
Okay, I'll do survival.
Gotcha. Seeing as how they're kind of overgrown, they're kind of reaching the ceiling. Even flying's not going to be able to get out of their way, so I'm going to roll acrobatics while trying to avoid touching the ground.
This is a fucking goddamn 4th edition skill
they're
check.
three-dimensional,
skill
so
challenge.
the ground is no better or worse than the sides of the air.
Yeah.
Can't you fly? Just fly down the center.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
It's all over the place.
Okay, you can use your inspiration. Okay. Well, Nito and Reginald make it through without ill effect.
Oh boy.
However, the rest of you, not so much.
I have resistance to poison. Oh.
But do you have resistance to exsanguination?
No, I don't. Yeah, just naturally I do, but not as an effect. I'm very resistant to that. Oh man, I don't like any of this.
All right, and Dan takes 4 points of
Damn it!
damage. And Panic takes 5 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
All right, well,
And
I don't.
Intern Rin takes 1 point of necrotic damage.
All right, I don't think I have a choice. I got to cure wounds on myself.
There is that potion.
I have a potion.
Yeah, but I think I'd rather spend the spell slot than the potion at this time.
Well, it's up to you, but it's here if you want it.
Thank you. It's not like anybody in chat can't buy a potion for us. Hello. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cure wounds. Nice.
Good roll.
All right. Did we make it? Oh, we did?
Sorry, stand by. I was doing something. Okay, yes, you're all healed up. Nice. All right, you come through the winding maze, and you're walking down a hall, and Panic, give me a investigation check, please.
Okie dokie.
Actually, why don't all of you roll that?
What do you say? Investigation?
Investigation.
Okay. We all suck because we have exhaustion. Fuck.
Reginald
Yeah.
rolled a 0.
Yikes.
Lord.
But Panic, on the other hand, had it just enough together that she notices the floor has a bit of a hinge to it.
Everybody stop.
I stop.
You see the way the floor is laid out like this? There's quite clearly a hinge on the floor.
Yeah, and you think it's a trap. Probably of the pit variety.
I'm gonna try to gauge. Can I gauge from here how wide it is? Like how long
It
do we
is
have to cross in order?
it is unavoidable and an unjumper overable. So let's say it's 15 feet by 15 feet and the passage is 15 feet wide. And you could fly over it, of course, but only you could fly over it.
Yeah, not about to abandon anybody.
Well,
What
why
to
don't
do?
we
Is
secure
there a
rope
way
on the
to?
other side?
Thank you for that's exactly what I was going to ask.
I can do that. I believe I have some rope in my inventory.
If you
I have
don't, I
rope if
do.
not.
So leave one side with us, and then fly over there with the other side.
Sounds
It's
like a
gonna
plan.
leave one person behind, though.
I could probably carry intern Rin, right?
Probably that, but also, as long as we get one person over on the other side, then you can fly back at the very.
That is true. All right, so I'll take one end of the rope and fly it over to the other side of the trap.
Okay.
All right, got it secured. Who wants to start climbing over? And who wants to secure the other side?
Needle to raise his hand. Why don't I go?
Dan Death will secure this side.
And how are you holding the rope? Are you using it so people can do hand over hand, or like what? How are you trying to use it?
Is there anything to affix? Like, can I wrap the rope around a rock in the ground, or anything? Is there? We can't see.
No, this is a smooth passageway.
Oh, it is. Okay. I'll let's see. Hold on.
Oops, we just lost Fate. She's trying to reconnect.
Okay.
Okay, how about if I drive a couple of pythons into the floor?
Titans.
Otherwise known as
And-
pitons. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
I've never really been clear on the pronunciation of
It
that
is
word.
piton.
It's totally piton.
How about climbing spikes? How about that?
So
Fine,
pitons.
different
then.
one.
Very good. I don't have. Yeah. So pound a couple of those in, and then we'll wrap the
And
rope
I-
around it, and then I'll hold it as an anchor.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got. It looks like I have one piton, which is weird to me.
That is
And
weird.
a hammer, so I could do the same over on this end. It's supposed to be 10,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes.
I think
I
there
have
is.
10.
I think there is a character that gets one for some reason. It might
You know
not
what? I'm
be.
just gonna leave it the way it is. I randomly have one piton. I'm gonna drive it into the ground, and now I have no pitons.
All right. So
Alright.
you're gonna put it in the ground. So you're gonna tightrope over the rope, or how are you gonna navigate across the potential trap here?
I think that should be person to person. Like if you wanted to do like swing over the rope and kind of like shimmy along versus be acrobatic and monk-like.
Well, the safest
Yeah.
way is to hang underneath the rope and cradle your legs around it and pull yourself along with your hand.
Yeah, Nito's just gonna do the rope crawl. So hand over hand, one leg on the side, and the other leg grasping.
All right. So you're gonna fix the rope high, kind of, cross the tunnel left to right, so it diagonals over the gap.
Yes.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. And you more or less make it across, but at one point you slip a little bit and your foot touches the floor and kicks in the trap door, but you don't fall into the acid pit.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, Celestian, I can do backgrounds.
Which you see here.
Rip Will Wheaton.
Okay, I'm gonna help Panic belay this line and motion for the next.
Okay, well, with the helping of the belay, whoever goes across can do an athletics check at advantage.
Or just
So
an
basically
athletics
a
check.
normal athletics check.
Yeah, to unfatigue you.
Can it be acrobatic?
If you describe to me how you're gonna acrobatically or aerobically jump across the rope, yeah.
Drake
Well, don't
takes-
acrobats. Oh, go
Drake Takes has just purchased a random magic item for Dan Death in the chat. That is table B in the DM.
Sweet. All right, I'll start working that. Will you guys tell me how you're getting across?
Acrobatics does include tightrope walk.
Then you can go up high and tightrope walk, sure.
I
Don't
Well,
fall in.
I have a better chance of doing it that way than I do of the athletics check, so I will try it that way. And you said advantage, so I can not have disadvantage at least. So I'll try to go across next. I'm holding my breath over here.
And you slip.
Oh
and
no.
You fall into the acid pit.
Oh my god. Resistance to
goodness.
acid. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh my gosh.
Now, it's not super strong acid, but it's still acid, which is not good.
Oh, yo, get out of it. Wait, we couldn't have walked on the
And
side
you
of the.
take 4 points of damage.
What
from
about the side
acid,
of
But
this?
you can
There's
climb
a-
your way out of the pit on the other side. It's
There's a
rough
path
and easy
across
to
the
climb.
pit. This graphic is not representative
Okay.
of what we're dealing with.
I will do that then.
All right, so Nito's across, Reginald's across.
As a free action with Reginald here, I'll ask Panic if she wants to fly across now, and I'll have Reginald help me belay.
Sounds good. I can do that.
All right.
Yeah, we'll
Give
do
me
that.
Oh,
that
he said it was wall to wall?
athletics
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I've got this side.
All right. Who's coming?
I'll go.
Go. Hey, the Windsor, what's up?
And intern Rin falls in the acid pit
my
also.
God.
Oh, wait. Were you guys belaying her? So she should have had advantage.
Yes.
So she can
Yeah,
roll
Yeah.
again.
yeah.
Just roll a regular roll again. And intern Rin makes it across.
Awesome.
Yay! Thank goodness.
Now it's Dr. Death.
So that's just me then. Okay, we're doing a what check?
Athletics or acrobatics?
And we get to do it at advantage?
Yeah, we're belaying the
You
other
do.
side, so
Okay.
yeah.
So I will do athletics with advantage.
And you rocked it. And you get across like, hey, what pit?
I can fly too,
Sure.
if I have a rope.
Speaking of rope, I'm gonna want to gather that back up. and
Yeah,
fly
Windsor
across
pickups
the
are back
pit so that
Wednesdays
I
and
can
Saturdays,
have this
provided
for
that I'm
future
not like.
uses. I want
There's
this.
a couple dates coming up that I'm going to be out of town and stuff, but yeah, they're back. Windsor, where you been, buddy? All right. We're all not acid.
All right. Sounds good. Did everyone
Yeah,
get
I
across?
I only got dissolved a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, nice. The magic item I got was a potion of
Alright,
fire
onward,
breath.
everyone, or how do you guys feel?
Onward. I mean, that's the only thing we can really do.
That is true.
Well, my dad, Huck Norris, he always said, you got to finish the job.
Let's keep in mind that we're all exhausted, and half of us are.
Yeah. I would like to announce to everybody that the random magic item that I received is Potion of Fire Breath. Yeah,
That is a neat item. I like
it
that
is.
item.
You can drink it. I think it lasts an hour, and you can breathe 3 times.
Oh, nice.
As a bonus action, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's right.
All right, so you, I dropped you on a new map. Place yourselves in the beginning there. If I actually share it to you guys.
I don't know how I did it, but I was able to. I accidentally drug my token off the map and onto the desktop. So if you could correct that, I don't know how I was able to even do that.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I was trying to drag the map, and you know how it gets screwed up, and I dragged my token right off onto the desktop. I've never done that before. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. All right, so the passage here expands into a natural cavern whose ceiling is obscured by thick, dusty webs. 5 cocoons hang down from a larger mass, their bottoms dangling 10 feet above the cavern floor. 2 cocoons, one larger, one smaller, have a suspiciously humanoid shape.
Hey, I bet those are constables.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they were.
I've always prided myself on being able to spot a cop a mile away. Cocoons, huh? That means they've been cocooned by something.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm gonna draw my bow and ready a shot at anything 8-legged that moves.
I don't like it.
Nito is going to stealth. Exhaustedly.
Thank goodness that doesn't happen on attack rolls for level 1 exhaust.
Yeah, potions. Thank you, sir.
All right, sorry, it's futzing what's up. All right, what do you guys want to do? Sorry, say again.
Yeah, no worries. I was just pulling out my bow, readying a shot at anything 8-legged that moves. That was roughly, I
All right,
think, what I said.
and I think it might be a good time to pause here. We got about 15 minutes, and I don't think we can get through this whole encounter in 15 minutes. You know what? Maybe we can.
We can always stop in the middle if we have to.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, we need to get. Can you give us an indication on the map where those 2 humanoid shaped cocoons are located?
See where the thing says kobolds?
Yes. So right over there. All right.
I wonder which cocoon we should go after.
Gee,
The humanoid looking one,
well, we don't know what's in either one of them, so
the larger one.
That'll work.
Yeah, again, revealing the name is giving us too much information, because I think we do know what's in each one.
anything above us on the ceiling that might drop down on us and do nasty things to us?
There's a whole lot of spider webs around the whole area here.
Yikes. Without metagaming, my thing would have been to go to the first one I could see. That's what I would have done.
Yeah,
Right, that would have been the kobold one then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we would have done. For sure. Because, coming up this way, you can't even see down there that way. You know what I'm saying? Like down here.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
So I would have headed straight for that one.
All right, let's make it happen.
Make it happen. You first.
All right.
You go
and,
first, Indy.
I'm gonna lock tokens in a second here just to keep track of.
Okay.
All right, tokens are locked.
And I'm gonna mention the panic. Why don't you cut it down real quick, and then we'll figure it out. Since you can fly up 10 feet.
You know, that's a great idea. I think I shall try to do that. I'm going to make my way over to where the cocoon is and try to pulling out a sharp implement that I will find on this list over here. I guess I have a rapier, so put my bow away, draw my rapier, and try cutting down the cocoon.
I think that background makes it a little more annoying because the mic screen keeps showing up.
All right, so roll an attack roll for me then.
Gotcha.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Eh.
That's enough to cut the cocoon down, and so the cocoon falls and bounces off you a little bit, but lands on the ground.
Lovely.
I'm gonna see if I notice any sound or any movement after that.
You do not.
And I guess I see another cocoon, so I'm gonna fly over to that one as well.
Okay.
Cut that one down too.
And you cut that one down, and it's a bigger body, but it also flumps to the floor and doesn't move.
I'm gonna look around.
And Nito,
There we go.
thinks he
Acquisitions
sees
Incorporated behind me.
and I'll point it out in a second. Around there. And you can all roll initiative.
Yay.
I'm going to point out the direction and try to get their attention, but I'm gonna try to do it without breaking the stealth that I think.
Red, 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 red. Fuck.
You do the point over there approach.
Yeah, Nito's doing that like the SWAT team's hand motion things where they do the fingers to the eyes and the pointing over there.
And you see, coming out of a pile of dust on the floor, a giant spider emerge.
Okay, I'm going to get back to ground then. Drop my rapier, draw my longbow, and take a shot at this giant spider.
All right, shoot away.
Hashtag archery.
Hashtag archery indeed.
Siri, is she in the? Are you? Yeah, she's back.
Yeah, I'm here.
That is a miss.
Oof. No bueno.
She can't even see us.
No, she's too far back.
I have dark vision, so I'm okay.
All right, Nito, it's your turn.
Can I move there and hold my action until the giant spider comes within melee range to it?
Yeah, you can ready an action. Should be on the actions tab. Ready.
How do I do that?
Just click the little man where it says ready.
Yep.
Shows
You
up
get
as
it?
a spell or cantrip.
It should be
Yeah.
on the top as actions. Well, I mean, I think last week we dragged it over. It might not have got to category changed. That's something that might not have happened. Mark, you'll have to look for him.
There we go. I
There you
dragged
go.
it up and did it.
All right, you have readied your action, and if the critter shows up, you're gonna smite it. Dan Death, your turn, and you're in dim light.
Yeah, I'm going to move to the edge of the dim light, which is here. And then I will as well ready a Toll of the Dead cantrip if and when I can see it.
Sounds good. Intern Rin, your turn.
Torchbearer.
Okay.
Drake, what are you
And I will
asking
move
about?
up here.
What's changed?
And I will be.
Streamlabs OBS? I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be light, so I don't care. I need to see my shit.
Are you asking me about
And
the
spider
background?
cometh.
I don't like my odds.
Spider goes there. And Nito, you can do your ready to action.
Going to smite it.
Oh, your stream, okay.
But you missed. And you missed again.
Not going to smite.
Alright, and the spider is hungry, sees you tried to take his food, and is going to spit a web at you.
Which one?
At Nito, but missed the web.
Ooh, I can see it. I get to take my ready to action.
Then he tries to bite you, and also misses.
Can I do that?
And Dan, yep, do your ready to action.
Okay, I'll do my readied Toll of the Dead. And he succeeds. Boo. Okay.
Yeah, he rolled a 20.
I don't like him.
Reginald, your turn.
All right. As far as I remember, where the spider is appears to be dim light for me if I have dark vision, so I should be able to nail him in the face with a Eldritch Blast.
Yes, you can. You can see him just fine.
Well,
And you missed.
apparently I can't see him just fine. I'm blaming it on that.
It's the lantern in the background. screen with your
Intern
dark vision.
Rin, your turn.
Kind of fucking lantern bullshit. Better than no light.
I will set the lantern down and target the giant spider.
The twang. And that's a miss.
All right. Yeah. Go get them, guys.
And the spider is going to try and bite Dan Death. No, not
What?
Dan Death, Nito.
Damn it! All riled up.
You're all the way over there,
But
and it's going to
misses.
bite you.
That's a hell of a long bite if it's going to bite me 20 feet away.
Dan Death, it's your turn.
All right, Dan Death. I'm going to try Chill Touch this time. See what we get. Oh yeah.
And you critical, and there is an effect.
Beautiful.
And you're gonna love this effect, but it doesn't happen right now.
All right.
It
so
removes
now
exhaustion from everybody.
I'll roll damage.
No.
I will give him
Damage
his
done.
effect. I will shift drag this effect on him because it's a whole kind of a thing. All right.
That was a productive turn. Panic. It is your turn. Don't panic.
I will try not to. My rapier's still at my feet, right? From where I dropped.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, yeah,
You
I'm
could
gonna
pick it up and use
basically
it.
do the reverse. Put down the bow, pick up the rapier, try to
He-
fight melee.
No. Clarify if I'm correct, but he's engaged with me, so she could technically disengage without an attack of opportunity.
Is that true?
Sounds like something that should be true, but I don't know if it is.
I don't
I
think,
think-
it is because it's
Yeah,
just your adjacent square problem.
right.
I mean,
There's
you can take
no
an action to disengage, but
the definition of engagement for 5th edition is if you're standing next to somebody, so it doesn't matter.
because there's
yeah.
there's no facing in
Right.
5e.
Yeah.
And then the limitation is that they can only take one reaction. So if you disengage and he takes an AOO, then somebody else can disengage and he doesn't get one.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I am gonna pick up the rapier, target Mr. Giant Spider over here, and parry thrust, etc., etc.
stab away. And that
Not
is a
bad.
hit. Damage done.
For a bonus action, I think I'm gonna use my second wind, because
Why not?
yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Nice.
And you're all healthy like.
Because I feel like there's gonna be some poison going on.
Says the person who's not being trying to be bitten.
Well, after I've stabbed it,
And if it kills you, then it's going to go for her next. So
exactly.
And you can pass your turn if you got nothing else.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
Nito, your turn.
getting really bad at that. I'm so sorry.
And that's a miss with a short. That's a miss with the unarmed. Reginald.
all right. Well, I'm going to check around and make sure there's no other giant spiders coming, and also try to nail this guy once more in the face, or maybe it's a girl, but whichever. Good
That is a
grief.
miss.
It certainly is.
And Nito, it's your turn again. That is a hit.
Beautiful.
That puts it into critical. Excellent damage. And that's a hit again. And you killed it.
Ah,
The
thank
Puncho
goodness.
Death.
That's how Nito does it.
He breathes a sigh of relief.
What was the effect I got on the critical? Do we know?
Yeah, 1 sec. Or as you would say, stand by.
Stand by. Oh, nice. Is there treasure? And what did that spider have? Silk?
I'll take silk.
If there's treasure, it would be doubled. And so you find some stuff.
Nice.
Dang, that is a lot of things. I like
And
that.
I dropped it on there twice, no less. You got some pretty good loot.
Let's see. Let's see.
No
Let's see.
doubt.
Heat is going to raise his hand. I'd like one of the potions of healing, please.
Take it. Ooh, antitoxin might come in handy. And acid
real.
and alchemical fire. Ooh, that's good stuff. That's good weaponage. Very good.
Guys, time that encounter to perfection because we've just hit our game time and you just finished your combat.
Nice. Level up. Just kidding.
You do notice that the corpse that you found that was humanized was the body of Constable Yander Booth.
Is he alive?
He succumbed to the spider's poison.
Oof. Big sad. He will be missed by someone, probably.
All right. So next Sunday. Sunday.
Sunday.
Right.
When we come back next to Acquisitions Incorporated, we have now left Area 5, otherwise known as Death.
Very good. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Mark.
Fantastic.
Have a
Good
good
work,
week,
guys.
all.
All right, excellent. Talk to you guys soon.
All right. Take care.
So I tried dragging.
I just canceled the sound, so I don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Wait, what do I need? Here we go. This is it right here. Yes. So in 2 hours, Lisa Penrose from the DMs Guild will be our guest on All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show. So if you've ever thought about making something for the DMs Guild, or you want to know more about what's going on with DMs Guild, or you have questions beyond the ones that you've ever been able to ask me, she works for the DMs Guild, so she'll be able to answer all your questions. There it is, Lisa Penrose. Her name used to be Lisa Chen. Now it's Lisa Penrose. So I don't know if she got married or if she changed her name, because anything's possible. So we'll ask her about that. But she did confirm with me earlier today that she was going to be there, so that'll be in 2 hours. That'll be at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern today. What else can I do? Oh, let's give everybody the end of stream rewards, which I do have to type in manually because the whole fucking thing doesn't work. Whatever, there's 100 XP for everybody. 32 people just got 100 XP. Bam. What else can I do? Oh, the end of stream message. I can put that in the chat. That does work. You can put that in there, which is this. And this is just all the commands that I put in at the end of every show, letting everybody know the things you can do to participate in the channel, which are, you can go to our Discord channel. You can go to my Patreon page. We have levels for as little as $1 over there. You can cheer bits, subscribe, or donate. And if you do any of those three, you will attack the Bit Boss, which is currently Lady Shell with 9039. And by the way, those of you that did resub, sub, or cheer bits during the show today, appreciate that. If you didn't do that, it's fine. You don't have to do it. We don't require it. We only love it if you do it. Let's see. You can go to the DMs Guild and peruse the items that I do have for sale over there, which we'll be talking about tonight. Let's do a count for today. So the fiscal day ends at 9 p.m. Pacific, so that's 5 hours from now. It's been a pretty good day because so far, with 5 hours to go, we've got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57 items sold today. Wow. So again, when I put those packages up about a month ago or whatever it was, the new packages that the DMs Guild didn't do for the last 3 years, now the counts are a little bit more inflated because people used to buy the package and it would be a zip file. But now when they buy the package, if they buy the new form, it's actually a copy of all the files in it. So it counts 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 every time somebody buys a package. So the average per day used to be about 19 items a day. And now lately the average has jumped up to 21 because it sort of goes up a little bit. Although the dollar per day has gone down $2 a day. Dollar per day average is only $104. So it's dropping off. But summer is not good. Summer is usually not good for sales. Because, you know, people are at the lake water skiing or doing shit like that with their families. I don't know. Anyway, good. So... only 2 sales from the Smiteworks store today. Whatever, that's usually not that much. Alright, what am I saying? What am I saying, everybody? Oh, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and maybe eat dinner or do something. And in about 90 minutes or so, I will start the stream back up for the musical countdown to the All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show. Doing 2 shows on Sundays now until this game is complete, until the Acquisition Incorporated ends. And it's a 6th level campaign, so we're only in level 1, so there you go. Thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. Hope to see you back here in a couple hours if you can. And until then, good gaming, everyone.